Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. BTC Simmer with you. We're going up to BITN. So, Bravo India Tango November. We have with us 7 passengers bound for Keflavik, and we have 147 kilograms of cargo to go up to Bravo India Tango November. So, not a long flight, it's like 118 miles. It's Thorshofn Airport. Thorshofn. Yeah, so another one I have a little trouble pronouncing, but anyway, we have 339 gallons of fuel. 75% will be going up to 9,000. And doesn't look like anyone's on V-Pilot. Scotland Centre's on, but we are in Iceland, so maybe I'll tune in and have a listen there. It's usually a pretty busy one, especially on weekends. And the weather here is VFR. The weather up there is VFR as well. Rex is loaded here, and it's 11 degrees. 6 knot wind out of 140. And yeah, nothing too significant. We're going to use runway 18. Bit of a touch of a crosswind there, but nothing at all. Well, actually it went down now to 3 knots, so not bad at all. Here's our beautiful Twin Otter. It's Tundra tires. This is a beautiful area of the world. This whole country, I mean, you just gotta love it. Right, let's get to her. Yeah, so there's not too many passengers going too many places here. A lot back to Keflavik, so we'll go up north, grab some more to go back there, and then head back that way. Whoop. We'll drop the Xbox controller. We'll drop him right in the passenger seat. Alright. Our route. Filed on SimBrief, it's BIHN, and then HN, TN, and then BITN, so just a couple NDBs. So here we are here. Right before start. Pull the control lock. Center my view there. Parking brake is set. Yes, it is. Emergency fuel switches, normal. Fuel selector's normal. Boost pumps are off. Cabin lights and signs. We can go ahead and flick those on. Position light. Turn that one on. Starting to learn this off the top of my head. Generators are off. Flaps are up. Fuel levers are off. Props go full forward and then bring them back. And touch the power. Touch. And ignition normal. Yeah, normal. Source and master. Going off battery. There we are there. Okay, check the quantity of the fuel. Plenty of fuel. May have enough to go north and then back west. I'll fire the engine off the battery. Know how to do that. Forward boost. That fire up. Going right. Gauges here. We got our avionics kill switch off as well. That NG, that's that second gauge from the bottom there in the middle. Right past 10, we can push in our fuel lever. As she starts to go, we'll slowly bring up our prop. There we are. We're live on the right engine. Okay, looks good. Go aft. Same procedure, oil pressure starts to gain. Wait till that NG hits up over 10, pushing our fuel lever. I think it's actually 16 they want you to wait for. Okay, there's a fuel lever. Start to spool up and bring our prop slowly up to max. There's our engine start. Okay. Looking good there. Instruments look fine. Turn on our avionics now. Just jump back to our checklist here, see what we missed. After starts, power levers, generators, turn those on. Bus ties normal. Bleed airs. To the right. Manual, cool. Okay, everything else looks alright. Turn on our anti-collision before you forget. And we'll set this stuff here. So go over engine instruments, compass, gyro, set our flight plan, do all that fancy fish stuff. So 9,000. What was our altimeter here? 2988. Compass, gyro, south. Yeah, we're looking good there. Runway heading is going to be 176. You guys remember yesterday's approach? It was pretty neat. We're here 176. So it'll be somewhere over here. I'll have to verify that when we get on the runway. Okay, so we'll set our flight plan. HN and TN. Alright. Course. Sure missed the G1000, that's for sure. Oh. There we are there. Alright. That's our flight plan. Put that to GPS. Autopilot looks good. Squawk that. We're 330 and 373. 330, first one, and 373 for TN. HN and TN, yeah, there we go. Let's see for ADF, there it is. Okay, hydraulic pressure looks good there. Turn this on here. Test. Pitot-static is fine. Check our battery here. Test light, there we go. Okay, so that is all set. Check our generator loads. Hey, looking good. Automatic low pressure, yeah, that's fine. Check if we missed anything there. Check. Taxi checks. Turn the taxi lights on. Make sure everything's working. We'll go 122.8. One 135.525 for Scotland Centre. Checking a couple things here on Sky Vector. 112.40 for InGo. And drop these down. 113.64 AKI. Just some VORs. Okay, we'll go back to 2.8. Bravo India Hotel November traffic. This is November 34 Kilo Hotel type Twin Otter. The ramp taxiing to runway 118 for north departure. Bravo India Hotel November traffic. Okay, let's get rolling. Taxi lights on. It's definitely nice on nice days, kind of like where I'm from. Northern British Columbia, it's a beautiful part of the world on nice days, but we got a lot of rain. I remember growing up, a lot of rain. However, it was very green. Everything was very green. We're going to set our heading there as well. And we're not really busy here, so I can take my checks right onto the runway. Okay, line up our heading. .176. That'll drastically change though, so I'm not gonna mess with that. So okay, we'll do our run-ups, parking brake, auto feather, anti-ice, auto, slow. We're actually not gonna bother with anti-ice right now. We got the bleed air on, that's fine. Fuel quantity checked. Didn't leak any fuel in the taxi. Boost pumps are on. Rudder trim tabs. Okay, all within takeoff. Maybe our rudder trim can go over a little bit there. Flight instruments. Reading what we want, yes. Nav comms are set. Scotland Center, we got our NDVs set. Squawk is on. Autopilot looks alright. Props are full forward, auto feather selected. Flaps, we can go 20 degrees. Engine instruments look good. Pitot heat, we can turn that on. Do we really need it right now? We'll turn it off and we'll do it in our cups. Anti-ice went over it. Flight controls free, full travel. They all work. Transponder is on. Landing lights on, taxi lights off. Caution lights, runway and heading. Looks good. Okay. Bravo India Hotel November traffic. November 34 Kilo Hotel taking off runway 18, departure to the north. Okay, let's get rolling. Probably could have used a little more power on takeoff. It's okay. Keep those flaps on till 400. A beautiful, beautiful place. Okay, gups check. Gas is good. Undercarriage, tap the brakes. Flaps can go up. Switches, auto feather can go off. Landing lights can go off. Pitot can go on. Pumps are okay. They're looking good. I'm gonna go with 100 knots for a climb out. Make a right turn. Bravo India Hotel November traffic, November 4 Kilo Hotel making a right turn onto course. Good day. A right turn here. Get used to her, she's a very good airplane to fly. Hornafjorour down there. Just raise that nose up a bit to maintain our speed. Sure, if we're set right on our 8. Okay. Like this north, eh? Well, much better than some of the takeoffs and climb outs we've been used to lately. Turn that a little more, 5, yeah, around there. Bring our props back a little bit. Go. Svinafel? Svinafel? Svinafel. Big glacier there, right? Huh, I'll have to do some reading about Iceland. Haven't done much reading on where I am right now. What I'd like to do is everywhere I go, I'd like to read a little more, watch some YouTube. I did that with Greenland. Didn't do that with the east coast of Canada. I know a little bit of that myself. Being Canadian, don't care about New York. No offense, but I really don't. Do not care to ever go there or see it or anything. Just a concrete jungle to me. No interest in that. Yeah, I'm more of a backcountry kind of guy. I don't care too much for cities, big cities. Some I don't mind, but a lot of them are more of the same, right? So, a little insider information there. Okay, we're coming up on 9,000, so kind of level off here. Should push that nose forward. Nose forward and try and get on course here before I turn on Johnny 5. Autopilot. I think that should be alright. Low altitude, nav. Alright, we'll come back to 75 on our props. Or how about we do a fast cruise today? So with our current weight, just run into my charts here. Whoa. 70, no. Economy cruise, normal cruise. Aircraft weight 12.5, no, we're economy cruise. Go off the 11.6 chart. Maximum cruise 91%. This is for the 100. The 300. Okay, maximum cruise 91%. Aircraft weight 12.5. No, we're not 12.5. Don't really have a chart for any other weight though. Okay, so 91% props. That's what, like maximum props, huh? And we're looking for 49 on the torque. That should give us 360 fuel burn, 2040. Yeah, it looks almost right there. Yeah, there, 360. Okay, our engine's almost redlining though. Let's see there. Touch back, keep it in the yellow there. That looks good. Setting there looks good to me. Says we should get about 158 in our airspeed, and it's looking that way. Okay. Wow, look at that. See what our ground speed's doing there. 186. Oh, wow. Just flying. Mind the pun. Okay, so let's just do any checks we missed. Climb, we made sure flaps are up, they're up, auto feathers off, climb power, cruise power set, landing lights off, yes they are. Cruise checks, there's really nothing for cruise, even in the main checklist they got nothing for cruise. So then we'll be on to descent when we begin our descent. Beautiful Iceland out there. Go ahead and check the weather for BITN. I don't know if they have it in here. They have it, but there's nothing on Medar Taff. I got the weather from SimBrief actually. Check out other airports in the area. Let's see here. BIKP. That sounds like an even smaller airport. That gives me some readings though, so it says VFR 10 degrees, 3 knots. I would imagine that's where they get their weather from for Thorshofn. It's a hard packed runway, 64 feet above the water level. Ceiling of broken at 45. 2988, so we can leave our altimeter right there. Fly it like a VFR almost. Five 525. ADF button here. So I don't know if you guys can hear that noise. It's very quiet, but if you can hear it, it's just the ADF telling us that we're locked on an ADF. It's this button here. I'm going to tune INGO 11240. Okay, so nothing picks up there. 11360. And nothing there either. Alright. Okay, maybe I'll give it one shot of speed here. Speed it up by 1. Sim rate by 1. There we go. So is there roads all the way through here, eh? Wow. That'd be kind of fun doing a road trip through Iceland. You know? Definitely be scenic. Alright, where are we here? We're 54 miles. Gotta remember our sim rate's turned up here. I don't wanna screw that up. BITN runway 01, so 13 we're going to be on for our course here. Looks like we're right on 10 there. So out there. Switch our heading. Not sure what we'll do, if we'll do a flyover, come and join a left base, or left downwind. Possibly. See that GA button right on the yoke there? I have that on the throttle on the Bravo. And if you hit it in the Twin Otter, it does just that, sets it up for go around. So very easy to hit too. We're 40 miles and it looks like the weather's doing what the weather does. Change. We're ready to get back to 122.8 here. Around 25 miles, we'll start our descent. We're going to tune 373 on our ADF. Picking up anything on our VOR. That's okay. Our ground speeds went down a bit, probably got a headwind. Weather's changing again. Just like that. Okay, so we're 29 miles from, well, pretty much the airport itself. If you look here, the NDB's right on the airport, so. Slow the sim back down here. Counter's looking fine. And we'll begin our descent. Right down to 1,000. There's an RNP approach for this airport. I had a look at it, downloaded the paperwork. look into it too much. So descent. Okay, fuel quantity and selector checked. It's good. Caution lights are appropriate. Anti-ice we're not going to touch. Cabin and signs. And we can turn on our landing lights. Alright, we go into VS mode. This baby down a bit. Slow down our engines. About 1,000 feet per minute. Comfortable with. Bravo India Tango November traffic. This is November 34 Kilo Hotel, type Twin Otter. We are inbound runway 01. Visual. We're, what is it? 23 miles south. 8,400 for 1,000. Bravo India Tango November traffic. Got all hung up there on the radio call. It's alright. Should be blasting out of these clouds soon. It's a bit of a haze, it said, on the... Of course, the weather's not correct, but broken clouds, what it says there. So. Just slow her down a little more there. Yeah, 20 miles. That audio beeping you hear is the Morse identifier, I believe. Okay, looks like we got some of the ground in view now. It's a good thing. So we got a visual of the airport there. Probably do a straight in. Kind of getting bored of straight ins though. Why don't we do a flyover and then leave our course there. Just our heading here. Do a flyover from the east here. east to west over the middle of the airport, and then we'll take the left downwind for runway 01. Bravo India Tango November traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel. Do a flyover from the east and take runway 01, left downwind visual for runway 01. We are 15 miles south, 4,700. Bravo India Tango November traffic. It's a nice day, we might as well. Just set our altitude to 1500 for the flyover, 1600 since it's roughly 100 feet of where it's up, well, it's 64, but we'll use 100 for round up. Okay, we'll adjust our heading a little bit here. Oh, that's our altitude I was adjusting. Back onto the runway heading there. Over our descent checks. Yes, we did. Before landing, Port of our Gups. This is Sondanes. It's another airport there. Make a nice picture here. Well, there's our warning for 1,000 foot, 1600, 25 now. See the runway lights flashing there. Okay, autopilot is going to bring us up. Just going to increase the throttle. Ever so slightly. It's a beautiful little mountain range there, right? So our radio altimeter showing us we're what, 1,000 feet there. See on that gauge. I like the view where I can see a touch of the front and the nose. Okay, getting ever so close to the airport here. You can see when the ADF turns right to the left. That's when we can make our turn. Or we can visual see, or we can go off our GPS as well. I will go off the ADF for this one since it's right on the airport. I'm gonna grab my view back here. Right around there. Turn off heading mode now. Put our heading right left. There's a threshold there of runway 01. The town of Thorshofn. I'm butchering the name, I know. There's our ADF moving there, pretty good. It's nice it's right on the airport, it really gives you a good cue of where it is. Okay, autopilot can go off, we can make our turn. Rear gups, gas looks good, undercarriage, tap the brakes, props we can go full. Try to maintain our altitude here and heading. Okay, we don't want to be too far, so too far over the threshold. We kind of want to be center of the airport when we do our flyover here. Bravo India Tango November commencing flyover to join left downwind for runway 01 visual left traffic. Bravo India Tango November traffic. Okay, so there we are. There's runway 01 there, that's where we'll be landing. Start over the water. Now we can start to lose some altitude here. Gently come back on the throttles. Pitch the nose a bit so we can add some flaps. Say around 1,100 feet we can, yeah, right around now we can join downwind there. Bravo India Tango November November 34 Kilo Hotel joining downwind for runway 01, left traffic. Okay, so the runway is just behind us to our 45. There's a town there. Now we're gaining. We don't want to gain any altitude here. Bravo India Tango November 34 Kilo Hotel base for runway 01, left base. Left traffic. Bravo India Tango November Hotel traffic. Said hotel, that's not it's not part of the identifier. Okay, we'll add another shot of flaps there. There's runway 01 there. Looks like a pretty good base we got going here. Go ahead and turn final. Bravo India Tango November traffic, November 34 Kilo Hotel, turning final for runway 01 visual left traffic. Bravo India Tango November traffic. Okay, so we turned a little too soon there. Throw it down to 30. And do our gups. Gas looks good. Undercarriage. Tap the brakes. Props are full. Switches. Pitot heat's on. Pumps are on. Landing lights are on. Just watch our speed here. Nice little town down there. Okay, just watch our speed.
500.
Very simple, easy to stall this aircraft on final. Such low speeds, right?
Minimums. Sink rate, 100. Sink rate, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A bit of a steep approach. It's okay. All right, there we are. This airport's even more remote than the last one. Okay, flaps are up. Pitot heat can come off. Landing lights come off, taxi can go on. There's our air marshalers there. I am a little worried about a crash, so I do want to log my FSE. However, we'll taxi to these guys. And there. Alright, parking brake is set. What do you guys think of the flight? Love it, hate it? Thought I'd throw in a little left downwind there at the end. Get a little board here and there doing straight ins. Or too easy for one, and for two, straight ins at busy airports are never really, well, busy VFR ones are never, you're never the good guy when you do that. So, okay, we'll do our shutdown list here. Parking brake set, power levers are idle. Props, we can feather those. Go ahead and hit the generators. Right off, fuel levers can go off. Do them one by one here. There's the left. Gauges die down. Okay, we'll go with the right. There we go. Fuel levers are off. Boost pumps can go off. Left off. Let those gauges die and the engine die down there. Okay, lights off. Taxi's off. Leave the beacon on until the power's turned off. Kill the avionics. And we can go off and off. Great, throw our control lock back in. Crack a door open here. Jump into our other view here and open up some more doors. Look at that, he stayed here. That is awesome. Cargo doors. Okay, open up the doors, let our passengers out. They'll be carrying over to Keflavik on our next flight. Alright, there you have it. Welcome to BITN Thorshofn. Small little remote airport here. I'm gonna drone ourselves up and see what's going on. Small little town there, village, I'd say. Oh, they got roads. Some trees. Right in a nice bay area here, that's kind of nice. There you have it, guys. Like, subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for flying with me today. And I did not get an invoice for sats, so it's 2,200 now for next Saturday. Anyone send me a Bitcoin invoice in the chat, in the comments? I'll be sure to send you 2,200 sats. First one I see. Go ahead. You can make money watching my videos if you want. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and take care and have a productive day.